So I'll do once again. Just 1 minute. So I'll take a new branch. I'll take a new repository. What I'll do is okay, my new repo, or let me take a small bank app or bank project. This is the repo. Okay, this is the repo. I'll just say git add. So first, what is a command? You tell me what is a command to add? Git init, right? Git init will initialize the repository. Okay, we are creating an empty git repository, right? Now, if I go to, okay, now I created a new, this one. So I initialize empty git repository in this part, right? Now, once I created empty git repository, what I'll do? So a new git folder has been created, which is a git empty repository. Okay, I'm doing from the first. Then what I'll do? I'll create some files and copy here. Okay, or directly I'll create the files here. Some a.java. Okay, class A, method 1, something like this. Okay, then I'll say some, okay, bank interest rate calculation, or we can say like loan interest rate calculation, loan interest rate logic. I'll say like this, and I'll just save this. Okay. Okay. I'll remove this text document. I'll put only a.java. Okay. This is a.java, Java file. Now, how to see which how to commit? I'll put git status, right? I'm doing from beginning. I'm just revising whatever I put. So a.java, which is in red color, is in the staging area. See, currently now, this is my workspace. In this workspace, I created a git repo. I mean, this is a folder, we can say. This is a folder. In this folder, I created a git repository. So git repository, when I created, logically, there will be a folder internally, okay, where git will create its own space actually. Now, my a.java is here. My a.java is here. Okay, this outer circle is your Windows folder. Internally, Git has created a local space. Now, when I say git add, it will move to a temporary staging area. This will move to a temporary staging area. Temporary staging area. Okay, so I'll just say git add. Okay, I'll say just a dot. When I say it has moved to temporary. A.java is moved to how I'll move from a.java from this folder path to temporary area inside the git. So I'll use git add dot. Okay. Then what I'll do, I want to now commit this to permanent area in the git actually. This is a commit area. So this is a commit area. So this is a commit or permanent area. So what I'll do, git commit -m test mess, or we can say some interest rate logic, interest rate file. Okay, that's all. Now I can open the source tree also and see. Okay, you can do from source tree also. You can view all this. Okay. Now let me go here. So I created a new local repository. Right? Let me add the new local repository. Let me take this working path. Okay, and I click on add. Okay, this is my new local. I'll close this actually. Okay, this is my new repository. Right? Okay, so this is the file that I committed. Now this is a master, right? Okay, like that I will add one more commit in this. I'll take one more. And whatever the, now in my, now let me visualize this. This is my first commit in the repository. So this is the first commit. I call this as (095B0E). This is the commit ID. Every commit will generate one hash code internally. Okay, this is a hash code. 095B0E. This is the first commit. And this is the master branch. Now in the master branch, now what I do, I'll rename this. Okay, I'll just commit. I'm committing another file, class B, in the master branch. Now method 2, I'm just calculating some share interest rate from, or I can say like account information logic, something like this. Okay, I'm not writing logic. Okay, now again, if I see in my source tree, see b.java is right. I can do using git add, or I can directly do from source tree also. Let me do from source tree. So let me click on stage on, and this will be moved to stage file, and let me commit this. And this is the account info logic. Account. Let me do commit. You see, now for every commit, you are moving forward. That means if you visualize in the, now there will be no new commit happens. So that is your A7 8AE7A. A7 8AE7A. And so these were master branch, right? By default, the branch is master. Your head is pointing to this. Your head is pointing to the latest. Okay. Now, let me do one more commit. This time I'll do two. I'll take two files and do in one commit. Rename C, and this is your customer information logic. Okay. And then I will also add one text document, customer data, C1, C2. These are customer IDs, C4, C5. These are all customer IDs. Okay. Now, if I see in my source tree, if I see in my section, two files are there in a unstaged file. So I have to move to staging area. For that, I can give stage selected. It is moving to stage selected. Then I can move to commit area. So just give the commit customer info. Just commit it. Now these three. Okay, now it has gone to another commit. What is that commit? See, A6. This is the every commit ID will generate one commit ID. A69 E365. A69 A69 E365 6F. So every commit ID will generate one hash value. Now your head will be now not this one. Your head will be this one. Your head will be this one. Now, from this, now what I'll do is this entire thing is master branch. Now from master branch, I will create a branch named feature. Feature one. Okay. How I'll create, if I create like this, git branch feature one. So this will create a, so currently my branch is master branch, right? Now this will create a branch named feature one from this master branch from the head node. This will create a branch from master branch from head node. That means from here. From here it will create a branch. Okay. Now it will create a branch with name feature one. Now let me create that branch. I can do from source tree also. Like I can just say like this. Yeah, I can use this button and I can give the name branch. I can give from the head branch or from specified commit. Okay, let me do from command prompt. So git branch feature one. See, whatever the things that you do in git commands, you can do from source tree. Okay, now git branch feature one has been created. Now a new branch has been created, but I want to switch that to that branch. Currently now, if I say git status, it will list the, currently I'm on branch master. Now I can switch now to that feature one branch. Git checkout feature one. I'm switching my road to feature one. Now if I open git status again, if I type status, now see, I'm on branch feature one. Now whatever I do commits, right? Now that commits now will go to feature one. Okay. Now your git. So now this is your master and till here your master and feature one are same. Till here your master and feature one. That means your master has these commits. Your feature one also has these commits because you created a branch from here, right? So whatever the earlier things are there, that will be coming. Now whatever I do commits now, I switch it now to this branch. Whatever I do commits now, it will go to now feature one branch. So let me now do some changes. What I'll do is I will add a new file. Now this I'm doing in feature one branch. I'm committing to feature one branch. So D I'll say here D, method 3, bank products logic. Okay, this is my feature, new feature I'm adding. In this branch, I'm adding a new class. Okay. Now, if I say now, again, git add, or I can do from source tree also, git commit -m products logic. Sorry, git. Okay. Now go to your command as a source tree. Now click on refresh. Now you see, feature 1, a new commit has been done. See, that's why if you see master, so a new commit has been done in feature 1. So a new commit. And what is the commit ID? 9F389D90. 9F389D90. Okay. So this is the new commit, and this commit is not part of master branch. This commit, now feature 1 has moved here. Now feature 1 is moved here. Feature 1 is moved here. Now I'm in the feature 1 branch, right? Now your head will be this one. Your head will be this one. Okay. Now, if I want to switch back to master branch, what I'll do? I'll go for git checkout master. Now, if I see git status, now it is on branch master. Now, if I go to your bank project, you will not see the d.java. You see, A, B, C are there, but D is not there. D.java is part of the new commit in the feature 1 branch, right? See, when I switch right, your head will be now this one. Your head will be now this one because you switch it to master branch. So your head will be now this one because master branch. If you see in source tree also, see currently now, you see this pointer. This pointer is pointing to master branch, the current branch. In the current branch, master branch, and see this is highlighted here, this blue color. In the current master branch, you will not see d.java. D.java. So d.java is part of your feature 1 branch. Suppose if I switch again to feature 1. Now you see here. Now you can see d.java. Now you can see d.java. Again, if switch it to master, now you will not see d.java. You see. So like that, it will manage this, okay, based on these commits, okay. Now, fine. Now what I do is, now currently I'm in which branch? I'm in master branch, right? Okay. I'll say git status. I'm in master branch. Yes. Now I'll do a commit in master branch. Let me do c.java. Customer information logic, right? I'll add some with additional address information. I'm adding this logic. I'm doing this logic and committing again in master branch. Now again I'll say git add, git commit -m additional address info. Sorry. Okay. Now whatever I've done, the commit is on the master branch. That means if I just see view refresh, now see your master branch. Okay. Now that means if you see the diagram now, your new commit has been added in the master branch. So what is the commit ID? 6B157CF. 6B157C5. That's all. So what are the commit ID? The new commit. Now this commit ID is not part of feature one branch. Okay. That if you see the diagram here, source tree also you see here. You see here, this master branch has the commit this part, and feature one branch has this one. Okay. Now I want to merge feature one branch into master. Okay. Now I want to merge. See, feature one has some new features like d.java, where your master branch doesn't, right? D.java is your that products information. That logic your master branch doesn't have. So I want to merge now. So merge feature one branch, because feature one branch has some new features, to master branch. Okay. Before merging, let me do one more commit in feature one branch. Okay, I'm switching to feature one branch. So before merging, okay, now I'm in which branch? I'm in master branch, right? I will do one more. I'll check out to feature one branch. Okay. Get checkout feature one, and now in my c.java, okay, I have customer logic with biodata information or biometrics information. That's what I do in c.java in feature one branch. Now I'll say git add, next git commit biometrics info. Okay. Now if I just see the source tree now, if I see the source tree, feature one is here. So that means a new commit has been added. Okay, your head is now not this one. Your head is this one. Your head is this one. Now this is your new commit has been added, which is 841 FA87. 841 FA87. Okay, this is your new feature one. Now I want to merge. I want to merge feature one branch to master branch. Okay. I want to merge because feature one has a branch has a new extra file d.java, which your master branch doesn't have d.java. I want to merge that. So how I'll do merge? Go to your master branch. Just see which branch you are now currently. You are in branch feature one, right? Now go to your master branch. If I want to go to master branch, I can say git checkout master. I'm going to git checkout master. Now I'm in master branch. Now I'll say git merge feature one. I have to go to master branch. I want to merge feature one to master, right? So I'll say git merge feature one. That means in the master branch, I want to merge feature one. So that feature one, new files or new changes will come to master. That is what the concept is. Now I'll say merge. Now you see you got conflicts. You got conflicts. To tell the conflicts only, I did all this exercise. Okay, why the conflicts came? First, we have to see why the conflicts came. Why means in your master branch, this commit, go to this commit. In your master branch, this is your commit, right? In this commit, what you have done, you have changed it in c.java. See the changes here, what you have done. So it will show c. Just see the pointer here. Your plus means you have added this logic. Plus means, see the above one, you deleted the logic, and plus means you added this logic, customer information logic with additional address information. So in c.java here, in this commit, in c.java, in this commit, you have added address information. In customer, added address info logic. Right? This is what you ordered in c.java. Now, this is in master branch. In feature one branch, also, this is in feature one branch. You see, in feature one branch, you added this logic, customer information logic, that is in this commit 841FA87. You added this logic. Same in the same file, c.java, customer information with biometrics information. Customer information with biometrics. Now you are trying to merge feature one to master. While doing merge, Git will see on the same file in the master branch you have this logic. Now on feature one branch on the same file in the same line you have this logic. So it will get confusion whether to put this one or to put this one. Okay. So when merge conflicts will come means, if on two branches, okay, changes happens on same lines. Changes happens on same lines. Okay, I'm trying to merge. Then merge conflict. Changes happen same lines and same file. Trying to merge, then merge conflict comes. This is one way. Another way is when two users, when two developers pull the code from the remote repository, pull the same code from remote repo and do the changes in same line and same file and try to push to remote repo, then merge conflict. Same line and same file. Okay, remote repo, after this I'll tell you. After completing this, in this class only I'll be telling you remote repo. Okay. So now you see here c.java, here this merge can see here you added c.java with address info logic. On the same line in this branch, you added biometrics. Now it will confuse what you have to do. So what we will do is we will actually, okay, to solve the merge conflict, what we will do is go here. First, discard this change. First, discard this change. Okay, you can actually you can discard this change. That means You can remove this from staging, unstage all. Okay. Then commit. First you remove this. Okay. And I commit it. Okay. So now you remove the changes. Okay. This one, and you remove this. Whatever you're trying to do merge, you remove this. Okay. You remove this. First clean it. Everything you clean it. Now what I'll do is, current I'm in which branch? Master branch, right? Take the backup of this, or take this file, customer information, the additional address and person, and you add and biometric also, which is part of your feature branch. Add that logic. Add that logic. And then just add it there, commit again this file. Git commit -m. Okay, changes to biometric. You give some commit here. So in your master branch, what you have done now in C.Java, you added biometrics. Sorry, here in master, these are master branch, right? In C.Java, you added biometrics info also and did a commit. The black color is master branch. You did a commit here. Now, what is your commit here? Okay. Okay, what is your commit? CF31177. CF311. What is it? CF31177. Okay. So whenever you get the merge kernel, first clean off all the CF113. CF31177. Okay, this is the new commit. So here you added in C.Java biometrics info. You added this. You added this. Okay. Now you take the backup of this file. This is in your master branch, right? You take the backup of this file. Somewhere you copy here, somewhere temp folder. This is your master file. Now I want to make both master file and master branch file and feature one branch file same, so that merge conflict will not. Okay. Now switch to git checkout feature one. Now I switch it to feature one. Now go to your bank project. Where is your bank project? Here. Okay, this is your feature one. What I'll do is I'll copy the temp folder, whatever I've done in the temp. Where is my temp? Copy this and put in this one. This is your feature one branch. Okay. Now, so that I'm making both the feature one C.Java and the bank master C.Java same, so that when I do merge conflict will not come. Okay. Okay. Now I did the new change now, feature one, and again I'll commit now here. Git add dot git commit -m. Okay. Same changes as master branch. Okay, that's all. Now This will give to another commit in the feature one branch. So in feature one branch, this is used another commit EE959BT. Okay, EE959BT. EE959BT. Okay, so what I did in this commit? I made in this commit in feature branch c.java same changes as master branch. Now both are same now. You will not have different code. Now this whatever you have done, that means this c.java in this point and this c.java in this point are same now. There is no two different logic, same logic. If you want, I'll show you. Now which branch I am? I'm in feature one branch, right? Go to your c.java. So this is the logic, customer logic with additional address information and biometric logic, right? This is the logic in feature one branch. Now I will close this. I'll close this. Now I'll switch to master branch. Now go to c.java again. Same, right? Same logic I have, right? No conflict. Whatever in feature one now, I have the same logic in master also. Now I can do merge easily. So what I'll do, git merge feature one. I want to merge feature one to master because feature one has a d.java extra that I want to bring to master. So I'll merge master feature one. Okay. Now you see, merge has been done. So now go to your now you see merge branch feature one. Now if I go, this is your master branch, right? Currently, what is my current branch? Master branch, right? Git status. This is master branch, right? Now in your master branch, you see. Just 1 minute. Merge branch feature one. D.java should come, right? Why D.java should not come? Git merge, git checkout feature one. You can see D.java has come. Now, when I say git merge, git checkout master, git checkout master, it switch it to master. Now, so D.java should be there part of, I don't know why D.java did not come. See here it is showing it is merged. See, this branch is merged. Might be, yeah. This commit has been merged here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So if you see the merge happened, but D.java hasn't come to master branch. Why? Okay, from source tree, let me do this. Basically, feature one and master one should both be same. Okay. Okay, now you see your D.java has come. See, now git status. You see, in master, it's in master now D.java. Just bring in a source tree, that's all. Just you point these two same. That's all. Now everything will be same. In your master branch, In your master branch, you have d.java, and in your feature branch also, just see. In your feature branch also, you have d.java. See now all the files. Now again, when I switch to master branch, okay, you have d.java. So like that, understood, right? How to solve merge conflicts? A merge conflict whenever. So you have to ensure that same code. See, if there is changes in the same line of the code in the same file, so Git will get confused to which change it has to. So you have to make sync. You have to make the same file to be in both branches, same changes. Okay. Now you see, now C.Java has this complete. Okay. So your both master branch has this, and your feature one branch also has this. Okay. Everyone understood how to solve the merge conflict? You have to ensure that the same file, same changes should be there in both. So there should not be two different changes in the same file. So if there are two different changes in the same file in the same line, so merge conflict will come. All right. No, last, see, what I did in the last is just see, this feature one is at this point. So I did just check reset current branch to this commit. That's all. See, I want to make these two to be at the same line. That's all. That just I brought that point, that pointer to that place. That's all. After merges happened, that pointer is still at the below line. So I just take here, reset current branch to this commit so that this feature one will move to the master. Both will be equal. If both are equal means, if both are equal means, that means they are having the same changes. You can go back to feature one also. For example, if I say feature one now, I want feature one to bring back to here. So reset current branch to this commit. Now feature one is this. Now from feature one, I can start from here. If I want to make equal now here, again, reverse commit. So I can just now, I reverted it. Now I'll bring both. Now I'll bring both now to same. See, if you source tree, you can play like anything, easy for you. Just user interface only. Everyone clear? Now we'll see the remote repo now. Till now we are in the local repo, right? So whatever now we have done, if I just show you, let us go to let me take Git intro, Git basic commands. If you see, remember this. When I say git add, it will go to index or staging area. From here, it will go to commit local repository area. From local repository, it will go to remote repository. Now we have to see remote. What is your remote? See, what is the user? See, local repository is only till your system. But you want to have multiple users to work, right? So that is where the remote repository comes. Now, the remote repository, you have different remote repositories. Okay. One is GitHub. Another is Bitbucket. Okay. Next, GitLab. Okay, these are all different remote repositories. And these are all the service providers who these are enabled in the cloud actually. So we'll use GitHub. When I go to GitHub, github.com. Now already I have an account here. Okay, and I have different repositories here. If you see github.com, this is your actually you can create an account. You can go here, you can create your account. Like that, I created an account. Already have some repositories here. Okay. Now I want to push my bank project repository also to this remote repository. So how I'll do is, so currently now my repository is a public repository. Very simple, git push okay. Let me do one thing. Just 1 minute. I have to do one setting. 1 minute. I have to do one setting. 1 minute. I'll do one setting and come. Okay. Okay, I did another setting. Okay, what I'll do is here. So this is my remote repository, right? I'll create a new repository. Here I'll give bank project. This is my new repository. I create a public, okay? This is a public repository. And I'll give the name of this repository. This is a test bank project. So public means you all can access it. Okay, then I'll create repository. Right? Now you see. Already I have now local repository. I want to push the existing repository. You can use these comments. So let me add these comments. Git. I want to now push my local repository. I want to push my local repository to remote repository. So what I can do, I can just say like this. Git remote add. I'm adding origin. And this is my Git repository. I'm adding this. Just follow these comments. Next, I'll say, okay. See here now, your master branch and main branch. In GitHub, your master branch has been changed to main branch. Your master branch has been changed to main branch. Okay, the name they have converted like that. Okay. Now let me get this git branch minus m main, and then I'll say git push origin. Now it will connect to internet. It will connect to internet and it has pushed now to the remote repo. Okay. Just remember these comments. Okay. We want to create just you can take all these comments. They'll give a list of very like this. This is one thing. This is create a new repository. This you know, right? This already we have done here. Git init will create a local repository. These are all we added. Then push an existing repository to the command. See, or let me do like this. Now you see. So if you see here, see there are two set of comments. Create a new repository from the command line. First, you'll say git init. That's what we have seen. We created git init, created local repository. I added a first commit. First, I added a file, git add, next git commit. Okay. Then these two are the new commands where we are seeing, where I want to push to the remote repository. Okay, this is one way. Or already I have in my local repository. I already did this. I don't need to do again because already I did and I showed you from many classes. So now I want to directly add to this remote repository. Just get remote add origin. Okay, this origin is the alias name for this. This origin is the alias name for this URL. And when I say git push minus u origin means it will connect to this repository using this HTTP URL and push. And you should have an internet to connect to this. Now go to my GitHub URL. And I pushed it already, right? Let me go to your bank project. Now you see, I got all the files. You see, whatever in my local, see whatever in my local, whatever in my local. Whatever in my local. See, whatever in my local, all these files. This is your local repository files, right? A, B, C, D, customer data D. All has been pushed to my remote repository. You see, so I'll share you this URL. See whether you are also able to access or not. Everyone should be able to access. I'll just chart this. I'm sharing. See, let me know if you are able to access this. Everyone is able to access it. Let me know. Everyone is able to access, right? Okay. Now, if your source tree, okay, you can pull this repository from your end, or you can use git pull command also. Okay, you can use git pull command, or you can pull this repository. Okay, so how do you do that? Now you see. So you can do like this. So let me go to my source tree. Yours, anyone is having source tree in your system, or git commands you install? Your source tree, right? Okay. Just go to your source tree. Okay. Let me do like this. Let us assume this is my source, right? Go to here, copy this. Now go to your remote repositories, not local, remote. Add account. Currently, okay. Add account. Currently, I'll say GitHub. GitHub basic. Actually, I don't need any. Okay. You can add this. Okay. What you can do is, let me do like this. Let me do clone. Okay. Click on clone. Select clone. Okay. It's a public URL, right? Just see here. See, just copy this public URL here in the clone. Okay, copy this public URL in the clone. Now, I'll just say like this. I'll just see. I'll set up in another path actually. See, I'll copy here. I'll copy here. I'll take a different folder path. Now what I'm doing, I'm copying this remote repository. Assume that this is a different system. This is a different system. You click on clone from your source tree. You click on clone. You click on clone. You click on clone from the source tree. Okay. You will see this Git repository and take a folder, your local folder path, and click on clone. Okay. So let me take DevOps Bank project. Create a new folder. Okay. Click on clone. Okay. Now go to your folder. DevSecOps Bank project. Now you see, I got all this from my remote repository. Assume that this is a different system. I got all this from my remote repository. Now you can do some changes here. Loan interest rate logic, new tax calculation, new rate logic, everything. Okay. I'm doing some changes. Now you see here in my source tree, I have this in a.java, I have these changes, all these changes. Now I can commit it. I can commit it. Same. First I have to add stage, right? First I have to stage now. Stage, then I have to commit it. Commit. Okay. Some new logic in tax calculation and new rate logic. Okay, just commit it. You can click this button or this button. This one you better push. Okay, now fine. Now you see, now this is a remote repository, right? You have to push now, just like how I added in the command prompt. From the command prompt, how I did, from the command prompt, I pushed it, right? In the earlier command. When I say push means it will push to the remote repo. From source tree also, you can do the same thing. Push, okay? Main branch, main. See, in remote repository, we call it as main. In local repository, we call it as master. In remote, we call it main. Main branch, main branch. Click on push. Now it has been pushed. Now, can you see in your URL, that URL, can you see the new logic that I added in a.java? Let's refresh it and see in a.java. Now you see I added this new logic. Can you see? Earlier it was only this part. Can you see this new logic has been added now? You see? Refresh this. Okay. Now someone from your end commit a change in a.java and push here. I'll pull that actually. Commit a change in a.java and push to this repository. From your end, you add some new line here in a.java. Anyone, if you're having access, if publicly you're able to access, right? Commit a change. You know how to commit, right? See, first clone this repository. First clone this repository. Or you can use these commands also. This one. Done, na? Okay, in a.java you added, right? Okay, very good. Where you added? In a, which logic you added? But I cannot see any change here. New tax calculation. At which place you added? Are you able to see my screen? No, no need of password. Directly, it is a public repository, right? No need of password. Just anyone can push this to Git repository. And how you will push? You can use source tree. Just now how I showed you, right? You can use source tree and push it. No, this is publicly accessible. See, without password, I'm able to push, right? See, I did push actually. Without password, I'm able to push. Are you using source tree? See, let me do one thing. I'll do from my end. Let me take another folder. I'll create another folder. Okay, I'll clone this. I'll clone this. I'll clone this. Go to your this, copy it. Now I'll create now. See, I'll create a bank project. Another. This is my another system. Okay, think this is a different folder, bank project. I click on clone. Okay, I clicked on clone. Now in my bank project one. Okay, assume that two windows are there. So assume that in my same system, I'm doing in two systems. Okay, I mean in same system I created. Assume that this is user one, developer one, and developer two. So currently I'm doing in both same machine only. Developer one is in this project, DevOps bank project. This is the path. Assume that they have a different system, but I'm doing in my own system. And developer two is bank project. Okay. This is the path. Now I have the Git repository. I have the Git repository. Now what I do from developer to I do some changes. I do some changes in B.Java. Interest rate calculation. Right? This is in B.Java. I'm doing something. Now what I'll do, I'll go to my source tree. Right? This is my bank project, right? PROG1. Okay. I'll do the commit here. Then I'll just say commit. So new rate logic, new interest rate logic, and commit it and push it. I pushed it. Okay. Now go to your B.Java. See interest rate calculation. This has been added. Now I want to pull. Now you see, developer 2 has done some changes. Developer 2 has done some changes. He has done some changes in B.Java and push it to remote repository. Right? And push it to remote repository. Now developer 1 has to get the changes, whatever the changes that developer 1 has done, developer 2 has done in B.Java, he has to get that from remote repository. That means currently two are in my same machine only, but in different project paths. Okay. Now go to your this one. Now just click on fetch. Any changes has been done. See, fetch from all remotes. See, fetch what it will do? It will pull to your local repository. Now you see, yes, a change has been done. See, you click on fetch. Okay, fetch what it will do. So developer 1 first what he will do. So he will fetch, first he'll pull fetch, invoke fetch command. So this will pull the changes from remote repo to local repo. Okay, fine. Now see git pull. Now, if you click on git pull, right? Git pull. Next, invoke full pull command. So this will pull from remote repo to directly workspace. Your workspace means directly into your code. So now click on pull now. Pull. Now you see, go to your workspace. Where is your workspace? DevSecOps Bank project, right? Go to there. DevSecOps Bank project. B.Java. See, interest rate calculation. In this way, you can do. See, currently, since you are not able to do, I showed in two different paths like this. So he will be pushing these changes. Push changes to remote repository. Push a command to push changes to remote repo. And developer one, what he does, invoke fetch command to pull anything from there. If you directly this will fetch instead of pull, again this will fetch so directly fetch. So if you directly invoke pull command, if you know directly, this will pull the changes from remote to directly to workspace. See, assume that this is one different system, another different system. But for your convenience, I have created two different folder paths because I am doing it in my same system. But logically, this is one different system connected to a network. This is another system connected to a network. You are located somewhere, your friend, your developer, another friend is located at a different place. You can work like this. Understood? Everyone? No, this is a public repository only. If you want, you create your own repository and try. See, if you see, I did not give any password, right? Directly I'm able to push. I think might be you have to change, you have to clear your the app data local cache in your system. Okay, everyone clear with the Git concepts and all? Everyone clear? Everyone clear about the merge one, the pushing one, the pulling one, this part? Everyone clear? Any doubts? So with this, Git has been completed. Git has been completed. How do you feel with the Git course? Git topic? Did we go in depth of Git? Right now you got an idea on Git, right? How to use Git and concepts in Git, right? How the commits will happen, how the branches are created. Good, good, good. I'm seeing so many positive responses. Okay, so as I told you, right? Sorry for this. Just you have to bear with me. Next class is on Thursday. So from next week onwards, We'll have only Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Three days per week. Okay. Because other tools are all just see what are the tools that we covered now. Whatever the tools we covered now are very important. What we covered till now: JUnit, Mockito, SLF4J, right? Maven, SonarQube, and Git. Okay, the next important tool I'm going to cover is Dockers. If I complete these tools, right, these are most important tools. So the next tool I'm going to cover is Dockers. Then the other tools are just like workshop tools. Only for your NASCOM patch, I want to tell you. But these are the main things that you use in daily purpose. Right? So next I'll be covering next Thursday. Okay, don't join Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Next Thursday onwards, we will have 3 days per week. Why? The reason is, as I told you, right, I have to complete one project where I will be working till late nights. So that's why I'm managing the time like this, 50% there and 50% here. So that is the reason. But this project will be complete by next course, because since this is a tools course, I'm managing like this. But the next batch I'm going to take is Spring Boot and Java programming. For that, anyhow, programming class is a regular class. Since these are tools course, so I thought if I can cover these important tools, then 3 days per week I can take. So next is on Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We'll have only 3 days per week. Sure, I'll teach debug. Okay. So next Thursday onwards, Dockers. Okay, then. See you next Thursday. See you next Thursday.